you're going to create a Google Doc using Google. So your first thing you're going to do is you're going to log into your Google account, and once you do that, you're going to go to the Ice Cube tray, which is either here on the left or on the right, and here on the left. You go to your Ice Cube tray, you click on Google Docs. It will come up with the Google Docs window. Once you're there, you want to come down to the bottom right, and you're going to see a circle with a plus, and it's red on the case of docs. If you go to spreadsheets, it's going to be a different color, like green. And if you go to presentations, it's going to be a different color. So you're going to say create new doc, and you'll notice it's going to come up as an untitled document. So right here, to title it and to save it, you're going to click that, and you're going to title it, and I'm going to just title it sample, and I'm going to say OK. Once you've titled it, then you will notice there's the title, and you'll notice all changes have been saved in the drive. The next thing you want to do, if you want to share it, you're going to go to share, and you can share it with other people so that they can edit your document or view your document. You may have to share it with your teacher so she can view it, or you may do collaboration and share it with other people. So if you want to share it, you put their email in. So I'm going to put my email in. You can allow them to edit, comment, or view. And so I'm just going to say view, and then I'm going to say send. So if you're collaborating with someone or you're sending it to your teacher, that's what you would do to share it. And then it says share with one recipient. So I have shared it. The next thing you want to look at here is, if you look at all the menus at the top, you're going to notice you have file, and you can do share here. You can get a new document, so you can get a document, spreadsheet, presentation, form, or draw. You can open a document, you can rename a document, make a copy, move it to a folder, move it to the trash, and you'll also see revision history. Revision history shows who created the document and every time the document was revised. So if you collaborate with somebody else, it's going to show that you created the document, and then it's going to show their changes also and who changed it. Okay, so that's revision history. Your teacher can see that. The next thing you're going to do is, you'll notice you have downloads. You can download this as a Word document, rich text format, and I'll show you that in a second. If you go to page setup, that's where you change your margins. So if you're doing a paper, you want a 2-inch top margin, you would go here. This is portrait or landscape orientation. You can also change the page color. If you go to edit, you're going to see undo and redo. You're going to see cut, copy, and paste. If you go to view, pretty much you wouldn't use that except for to show the rulers. If you go to insert, you can insert an image, a link, an equation, a drawing, a table. Now you'll notice you can insert a table here, or you can go to table and insert a table and then make changes to your table. So we're going to insert a table. And once we insert that table, first thing you're going to notice, the table is going to come in with the same font, just like it would in Word. All changes have been saved. You're going to notice you have formats. You can bold, italics, underline. You can do line spacing here. You can do lists, which would be bulleted or numbered, or you can clear the formatting. You have tools, which would be spell check, research, define, and word count. And you can also do translate for other languages. And then there's insert table. You'll also notice you have what is like a standard toolbar. You have print, you have undo and redo, you have the Painter formatter, zoom, text. This is font, so if you selected this table and you change the font to something else, it'll go ahead and change it. You can change the font size, you can bold it, you can italicize it, you can underline it, you can change the font color. You can do a hyperlink, and you can do a comment. You've got some more choices here, so these are your alignments. This is your line spacing, bulleted list, numbered list, indents. This would be background color, highlighting, or border color, and then lines, since I have a table. Now, if I wanted to take this to Word, since I've already saved it and all my changes have been saved, I can go to File, and I can go Download as a Word document. When I do that, it's going to come down on my taskbar down here at the bottom. You can click and say Open, and it'll open it in Word, and then you just enable the editing, okay? To bring it back to bring a document into Google, all you need to do is click this right here. So we're going to bring a document into Google. See this Open File Picker. You click that button. You say Upload. you go and find your file, so you can drag it in or you can click this, and I'm going to go find a file in my documents in my Google folder, which is right here, and I'm just going to drag in creating and saving a document in Google. So I say open, and it uploads it, and now you have that Google document in your docs. Now, if you need to get rid of a document, all you have to do is come to your docs, you click this little 3 dots, and you say remove. And I can remove this one. Now, if you want to go to others, you've got docs, sheets, and slides. So if I go to slides, I'm going to get presentations. I'm going to end it right there. So this is creating a Google Doc